Hi everyone, I'm Anna Nyakio and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, kindly subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. So guys, in this video, I want to show you how I achieved this simple makeup look for beginners. Let's get to it. So I'm going to start by doing my eyebrows. So some of you prefer to do this as the last thing after they've done their makeup, but for me I prefer it to be the first thing. Yeah, so I'm going to use my eye pencil. I'm going to need my spoolie, my concealer, and my concealer brush. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and do my eyebrows. Yeah. So guys, I've done my eyebrows and this is how they look. Okay, and I hope you guys have watched our eyebrow tutorial video. If you haven't, you're missing a lot. It's on our timeline, so anytime you're free you can just watch it. You're going to learn a lot. So now I can go ahead and do my makeup, but before then guys, please make sure you moisturize your face before you do your makeup. Yeah, it makes your makeup come out really nicely, and that's what we want. Otherwise, if you don't, your makeup will be cakey. You don't want that. Also use sunscreen. If you don't, just use a moisturizer that has got sunscreen in them. Okay, right, now I can go ahead and use my primer. So this is the first thing that you put on your face before you do your makeup, guys. So a primer helps your foundation to stick into place. Yeah, and it also helps your makeup to last for long, and it also acts as a barrier between your face and your makeup. Okay, so you're going to need this. This is not optional. If you want to really have that nicely looking makeup, you're going to need a primer. So there are varieties of them out there. You go for the one that matches your skin. So like for me, I have very oily skin, so I needed something that's very light and that's not very oily, so I went for oily girl. This is what I use. All right, so I'm going to pour this on my palm here. So majority of primers are gel-like. Okay, see, clear gel-like. And I'm going to apply this on my face like this. Don't massage a lot because a primer should just lie on top of your skin. Okay, like that. So for a beginner, we are just going to do a very minimal eyeshadow just to show you. So for this, we're going to need our concealer. Okay, and I'm going to put this a bit of it here. It's our base for our eyeshadow, so it makes your eyeshadow really pop. Okay, so I'm going to blend this using a beauty blender here, and your beauty blender should be a little bit wet. Okay, so I'm going to blend this in like this. Okay, the other side as well. You can add more if needed. Like I see I need to add a bit of it. Yeah. Okay, so this is our base for our eyeshadow. It also makes your eyeshadow like not to crease. Okay, so you need to blend very nicely. Blend. And now I can just go ahead and do my eyeshadow. So this is very minimal, guys, just something very simple for you guys. So in this case, I'll be just using these two brushes here, just these two. So for this, I'll just use it to just put the eyeshadow on my eyelid, and then I'm going to use this to blend it. Okay, so I'm going to use this Huda Beauty eyeshadow, this, it has a lot of colors, guys. Yeah. Okay, so the cake can go for a pink look. Yeah, just something very simple. So go for pink. Now just put this, place this here on my eyelid. Okay, then I'll just come in and start blending it. Okay, so I prefer to do this before I do my full face makeup, because sometimes your eyeshadow falls onto your skin and you end up wiping that off together with your foundation. So I prefer to do this before I apply anything. Okay, so we're just placing this here, and then we can just come in and start blending it, right? It doesn't matter how you do it at this point. What matters is blending it. Okay, and I'm done. Now I'll come now with my other brush, remember, and I'll just start blending this like this, blending it like this. This is actually the secret to a very nicely done eyeshadow, blending. This is very important. So for this case, I'll just use one color, something just very simple for you. Okay, like that. So see how blending makes it look like. So I can just go ahead and put some glitters, right? Middle goldish glitters. So I'll use my finger to do this, and I'll need a mirror. This one, the middle part here, just place these glitters there. See, just something very simple like that. Okay, so we are done with eyeshadow. Now we can go ahead and apply our foundation. So foundation, guys, please make sure that it matches your skin color. Okay, make sure whenever you buy a foundation, you test it around your neck area, okay, and you're sure that it matches your skin color. So I'm using Superstatory, using this. Yeah, that's what I'm using, Maybelline, and I really like the coverage, guys. It's really nice. So I'm going to put this at the back of my hand here. Okay, and I'm going to use this foundation brush just to spread it over my face. So for me to do that, I'm just going to use my finger again and just put it on my face, bit by bit. Don't put a lot of it at one go, okay? You do this bits by bits, slowly by slowly, okay? So there are two ways you can blend your foundation, guys, and one is using a foundation brush and the other one is using a beauty blender. So for me, I prefer to do both. Like, I use my foundation brush to just spread it over my face. So to blend using this, you go into circular motion like this, not like this, the way I see some of you doing out there. Don't do this. It's this, into circles. if you feel you can. It also makes your face look slimmer, especially me because I have a round face. And then here I want my forehead to look smaller. I know I want it to look a bit smaller, so I'm going to create that illusion look, and I'm sure you can see. Okay, and then since I want my jawline to look a bit sculpted, model like, I'm going to also contour this part. And I want my nose to look a bit longer and slim, so I'm going to contour this side. Okay, both sides of my nose to give me that longer look, right? So remember, you don't need to do this if you are if you're okay with the way you look, because some people were blessed with those model faces, but for us we have to create our own model faces. You haven't applied your lipstick very nicely, you just come in with your concealer brush, this one here, and what you do is you start correcting using a concealer. Sorry, for my lipstick I'm using this Matte Me or Meet Me or whatever you call it, I don't know. So I use this, yeah, okay, that's what I use. Sleek, it's sleek. So now we are done with that, and now the next thing we want to do is, we are almost done, actually we are almost done. So the next thing we want to do is to apply our eyeliner on our lower lash liner. Okay, it makes my eyes really big, or give the illusion of I have a lot of lashes which I don't have. Happens, life is short, do whatever you feel like. So I'm going to use this angled brush here, okay, to apply my, so for this you can either use eye pencil or you can use this gel liner, so the black one, right? And I'm going to use this sponge here, right, because the last thing I need is right now to just mess up my makeup. So so it makes my eyes look big, yeah. It also shows like I have a lot of lashes, which I don't have. It's only me and you who knows that. So I'm done with that. Then the next thing we're going to do is highlight. So for beginners, you can either use a blusher, you can use this, and you can highlight both of them. But for a beginner, you don't really have to, but I'm just going to do this for the purpose of this video. Yeah, this is a blusher, this is not highlighter. This is to just add some warmth to your face. Okay, so you don't have to, but I'm just going to do it anyway. Yeah, so I'll use this brush here, the one that I used with my powder. It's still okay. All right, so I'm going to use this here blusher, and you blush it onto this point here in your cheeks. You can see it's adding a bit of warmth. Okay, see that? See? Now, once done with that, the next step, we're going to need to highlight. We have to highlight. Now, highlighting gives you, you want to give an illusion of a sun-kissed face. We want to show that our face is glowing even though we have used makeup. I know. So we're going to use this on our cheeks, on top of our nose here, on our forehead. The places that we highlighted are the places we're going to use a highlighter. Okay, so oh, this one you have to force yourself to smile, just to get that. What was it? So once my face is dry, I like again to come in with my highlighter brush, this one. I'm not taking in more highlighter. I'm just passing it through the areas that I highlighted, just to make that really pop. Okay, there, guys, there we are. There we are. What do you think? What do you think, guys? Was that hard? Was that hard? Was it? Was it? It wasn't. Very simple. So guys, I hope you have learned something in this video. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Please, if you have, kindly subscribe please. Okay, like the video, leave a comment and share it with your friends, share it with your family, share it. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for your support. I really appreciate. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and until next Friday, you guys have a good time. Thank you so much, and bye bye.